Hello everyone, and you may have seen my what if video of what if Chandris Lines bought the SS United States. We're going to do the same thing, but what if Chandris bought the Queen Elizabeth? As you can see, I have it in the CY's University form. So we're going to say somewhere around 1972, before the burning of the ship. The Orient Overseas Lines sells the ship to Chandris Lines. As you can see, the whole color is already good. You just have to change those. You just have to change those funnels. Change the flag to Australia because the Chandris Lines operate ships to Australia. Funnel bottom. How about 150 for green and 255 for blue. That right there looks like a good Chandris Lines blue. Well, looks like Chandris Lines is going to add stripes, like black bands, onto the Queen Elizabeth here. So 0 and 0 with those classic black funnel tops. There we go. Ship looking a little better. And looks like a Chandris Line ship. Ship class. Ocean Liner. Ship company. Chandris Lines. And I gotta think of a name. Here we are on trusty Google Gemini. And let's see. I already asked Gemini of what ship I should do for Chandris Lines, and there's 3 ships, and I picked Queen Elizabeth. So we're going to see what Gemini named the ship. The RHMS Olympia. Similar to the Olympic. Okay, here we are. Back again in the game. Because I got kicked out after going into Gemini, so let's rename the ship RHSM, I believe. Okay, so I put the M and the S in the wrong spot. Putting it in capitals because that makes it a little more sense. RHMS capital. There we go. The Olympia. That seems like a good name for a Chandris Lines version of the Queen Mary. We had ropes. And so let's say the Olympia departs Southampton, heading for Australia. We're going to use Cherbourg as our Australia. Had a little incident, just collided into a tender. So the ship departs Southampton, aka wherever, I believe Greece, Chandris Lines departs from, heading for Australia. The Olympia enters a minefield. The ship collides with a mine. Here is part 2 of what if Chandris Lines bought the Queen Elizabeth. Here's what she looks like. The Olympia nearly strikes a mine, but then the ship runs out of luck and collides with the mine. Luckily, the ship puts on the watertight doors and pumps.
The ship is divided into watertight compartments. Each one sealed
The ship
by a door.
had a bit of time before it possibly went to the ocean floor, and the ocean floor was pretty shallow. So the crew and the captain had to work fast to try and beach the very old vessel from 1938 that I just found out that the ship launched in. Yeah, 1938 was the launch year. I actually thought it was 1940. Anyway, the old vessel, originally Queen Elizabeth, now named the RHMS Olympia, is now racing to find land to beach. Unfortunately, there would be more trouble for the little vessel. Looking at the mini-map, there should be more land up ahead. And there was. They tried to look for a smooth beaching, and they found an area. Wait. Will this be good enough? No. Gonna be the best we gotta do with. Wait, no. That area over there looks better to do it. Let me just get leveled out. Anyways, after the Olympia got hit by a mine, they are now going to beach the vessel. It's a race against time. Will the vessel sink, or will it be beached? The ship heads towards land. That's interesting. I've never seen that tunnel before. But anyways, the ship is heading towards land to be beached. To be saved. Oh. I can't climb it. Uh-oh. Trying over here to beach. Nope. It was getting dark by the time the ship was trying to beach. Luckily, the ship's lights were on just before the sun set it, and now the ship was heading to this patch of sand to beach. Will it work? Probably not. Yeah. I thought that was a shipwreck. 3 of What If Chandris bought the Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth, aka the Olympia, hit a mine and is now beaching. But unfortunately, after beaching, the ship is not able to escape the flames because Chandris bought the ship and saving it from sinking, but now, somehow, a torch was left somewhere in the ship, which caused it to catch fire. The fire lasted on for quite some time. There, wait, hold on. Changing the spot of the burning site because I don't want to go all the way back to the original site. So, yeah, this rock is going to be the best. After burning for a few hours, the ship finally rolled over to her starboard side, landing on a rock, waiting to be discovered. Don't mind the second oceanic over there, that's just a wreck Easter egg. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this What If.